Okay, so it actually looks like it's running now. That was the weirdest thing I think I've ever seen. Making sure it's actually... Oh! There it is. Good enough for me. Yes. Yeesh. Thank you. Thank you for that. Now let's close everything, and I forgot to start one thing up. Which isn't that big of a deal, but, you know, always fun to have the alerts. There we go, everything should be working now. Don't know why, all of a sudden, OBS decides to say, nope, not gonna work one bit. Not gonna let you stop your own stream, not gonna even... I don't know, as long as it's running, I'm fine. Anyway. Okay, so I tried to do this yesterday, and let me just see. Let me pull this thing up real quick and make sure everything's okay, everything's fine. So, what ended up happening yesterday was something completely stupid. I use this VD audio software. I haven't tried everything out because I had it so I could record like a Discord or a Skype, one of those type of softwares into there so I can put it into Audacity and edit the audio so everything sounds decent. But for some reason, if you know what it looks like, there's about four to five different bars that, well, there's 5 different bars you can control, and apparently the one that sends my mic audio out to the computer to like OBS and all those softwares was all the way down at the so no matter how much I talked, it wasn't being picked up. Anyway, let's get the game started. I've actually restarted I actually made a whole different profile, even though I said that wasn't what I was going to be doing last time. I don't care. I wanted just to have the challenge of going through the normal mode without having to go through nightmare mode, which nightmare mode isn't actually that fun because the only challenge is, hey, you have a couple new enemies, and then, oh, but you don't have any time to set anything up.
I've spent 300 years
in the story.
For the Order. I've killed thousands of orcs.
Oh, good for
and
you.
Defended dozens of rifts.
Congratulations.
And this is how it ends. One slip and a kobold's
blood. Need to be more careful there.
My skull cracks open on the gatehouse steps. So now the task of defending this fortress falls to my apprentice.
Yeah.
That's it then. The world is doomed.
It's all up to me now. Rest
okay,
well,
so thankfully,
first things first. Let's see what he left me in this spell book.
Now the challenge is I have only these things to use. I don't. Oh yeah, I get the arrow wall of the next. In the next after beating this one, so I need to use these. But thankfully, in this level, you actually have 2 archers automatically.
That's gonna leave him.
And all I really need is to slow everybody down, really. Because if you're good enough with the crossbow in the game, you can literally just sit back here and kill everybody in a couple of shots. Especially because headshots are a thing. And if they get too close, you can always just pull out the staff and alt attack, and it sends them flying back. Also, the alt attack for the crossbow is a stun attack. Tell me if anything's too loud, if the audio's too loud, the game audio's too loud, I'm too loud for the game. I tried to test it, and I thought it sounded pretty good during the video. Oh, let's create
Just for
one
you.
more there. And because I have the amount, might as well.
Other white meat.
But yeah, like I said, I tested it out video-wise. I recorded a video with the game audio and me talking, and it sounded pretty good. The only problem was, you know, for some strange reason, and I guess it makes sense, because not everybody has the same taste in, like, audio. But if you have a different profile in this game, you get different audio settings. Which means I had to reset the audio whenever making the new profile. So, it might not be as good as it, audio-wise, as it once was. I'm just tapping the button. Tap it once, keep going. Find about head height and just kind of go back and forth and tap, and you can just kill everybody in a matter of seconds. Let's stun you. And I didn't get to do that, but it doesn't matter. Yes! More death and destruction! I mean, this is the first level for a reason. It isn't going to be that difficult. And I mean, if I really wanted to, this is a little bit of a cheap strategy, but with the zoom in, you can get close enough to where you can basically see whatever you need to and get headshots.
Oh, look who has no arm.
Come on. A little sensitive for right now, but
I'm gonna barf.
the portal back there gives you health. So as long as you're sitting back there, you will never die. But if you're back there and enemies get that close, you might have an issue. Apparently, I went too fast with the switch using the secondary attack of this. So even though I technically did use it, the animation didn't play, which is pretty interesting, but it's not that big of a deal. Just keep getting those headshots. Man, that's easy. There we go, and I'm gonna ignore that because I do not care. Oh, so let's pull this up. Come on. Come on. There we go. Close that because I won't need it for right now. Ooh, 5 skulls. Oh, I forgot to buy an upgrade. Whoops! Let me reorganize myself here while you listen to whatever the apprentice has to say.
Aha! With the old man dead and my apprenticeship finally over, I can draw on the full power of the rift. I'll get a new toy to play with every time I defend a rift.
I really wish the arm stand I had for my mic was a little stronger in certain places, because I can't do what I want without the mic, like, drooping on me. I mean, if I set it up here... Is it gonna stay? As long as it stays, I'm fine. Okay, looks like it's gonna stay. I wanted to sit back a little bit, because if I'm not... I have a tendency of leaning too far forward. Okay, there we go. Now... Just need that combination. I'm going to grab that just in case, but... So, level here. Here's the map. They're going to be breaking through one of these doors first. I don't remember which one first, but they all have to be focused into here. Oh, hey, Paladin! How you doing? Anyway, So, if they're gonna have to be, if all of them are gonna have to be focused into here, let me check something. Okay, let's sell you and actually line you up with the
Sometimes
wall.
I almost feel bad for
There we
the
go.
Orcs. Except, not really.
Place. Yeah, you're only able to really set
I like this one.
a couple for the first round, but after that, it's not that big of a deal. And again, if you just shoot well enough, this should be enough for you. Kind of keep shooting at the same spot, too. Okay. They're not dying fast enough. Let's kick it into high gear real quick. Also, again, if I need a couple seconds, I can just stand here and just push everybody back. Oh, you're gonna attack me. Push back. And look at this. You want to get the combos because I think it does actually give you more money per kill. Everybody back up for a second. Come on now. Now, close range combat would be effective if it was slightly stronger. But you can make the weapon stronger itself. I just don't have the... I remember what I do with this level because you can't... You can't have a spiked wall trap. You can't have these things here. This thing right here at every place. So I always alternated. Hasn't been that long since I played this game. But it was... I did play this early on. I want to say I played this whenever I was using a freaking Samsung handheld mic on a mic stand sitting on my desk in front of me. Yeah, that's a terrible decision. I don't know if I need to get a different chair or I need to fix this one in some way because it's leaning. It leans so far back. I also need to clean up the area around a little bit. And not like, oh, everything's dirty. There are a couple things that I need to just pick up also. But more in the sense that I need to figure out how to set stuff up a little bit better. Because I have this blue shelving unit down near my feet where I could probably scoot a little closer if I didn't have that. Oh goody, now they're coming out of both. Okay, that shouldn't... Oh, I love the spiked walls. So, whenever I get a chance, I'm going to upgrade both the tar traps and the spiked walls. And that's all I will need for the first several rounds. I forget in this game if you have, like, that looks a little loud. I'm gonna... Let's... I don't want to go too far, because I don't want to, like, mute the volume. Wow, why all of a sudden? I mean, really. Everybody's, like, liking and retweeting that one tweet. I'll answer that in a little bit. But, this, holy crap, that's a lot of orcs. Hey, wait a minute, I have enough for this. That's an interesting way to kind of group them up. Once you get into the longer waves here, you get, like... what are they called? Rest rounds? Basically, it's just a round where you get an extremely decent amount of money, and you get a break, and you can start whenever you want. I could have walked away and gone to the bathroom if I wanted to. Didn't need to, but I could have. crap. Where is that? Also, how I have this set up, I probably don't have to do much anymore. Let's shoot at everything here. Now that I say that, everybody's getting way too close. So let's back it up. Everybody back up.
In the face.
You better not be getting up. Thank you, Paladin. Let's back everybody up again. That was me being a little overconfident, but, you know, it didn't matter too much. Ah, crap. I forgot to go to the upgrade menu again. Let's see. I'm gonna have to leave here real quick to upgrade, so it's not that gonna be that big a deal. It's just the load times. Okay, so oh, it does take a decent amount. Let's go with this one because that one seems like the better upgrade. Because if they were quicker, that would have been a good upgrade, but they're not quicker, they're just further. Oh crap. I not erase all that and don't. Get rid of everybody else but the guy who tweeted me. Let's see. Do I have enough for everything? 1, 2... No, I do not. So, what's gonna happen here is... Okay, so the map... Crap. The map! Crap. So, what I was trying to do is pull up the map, but I pressed the wrong button. So, the map here. Let me actually see. It looks like they can only come through this door.
They always seem to break through the doors. We should do something about that.
Yeah, just make the doors heavier. But, so they can only break through that one door. This would be an awesome level to have a fully upgraded arsenal. Because with the bridges, you can actually... Later on, you get archers like we had in the first level. So, if you have the archers, you can just line up like 20 of them right here and kill everything. Also, later on, you get my favorite weapon. The swinging ball of death. I can't remember the actual name. But that's what I call it. And you know, the extension to the arrow walls might have been a good thing for this level. Let's go with this. I was gonna go the other way. But I think this would be better for right now. Wait, why am I focusing on... Why am I focusing on setting them up there? It's not like it matters.
This'll hurt.
Later on it will. Well, is it just 2? No, it looks like it's 3. You know, actually, hold on. What I'm gonna do... I'm gonna be a little different.
This'll hurt.
I'm gonna focus... I'm gonna get all... That's about as much as I can get for this level.
And one for you.
But let's just set one up here for the cakes. But what I'm doing... Trying to figure out a couple of my... There's a quick button. What is it? Is it... Okay, Y gets you to the one you have in the first slot. I forget what everything else does. Okay, let's go. What I'm gonna do here is basically have me focus fire on everything. So I'm gonna have to be on top of my game for this. Did I miss something? Are there more, like, enemies? I know that they alert you whenever enemies do a certain thing. Okay, I'm gonna definitely have to be on my game here for a second. I could have probably put a bomb underneath, which would have been a smart move. There we go, that's how you knock some down. I know! I'm right in front of them. They're not gonna get past me, though. Now let's hustle. You know what? I'm gonna set up a bomb. Right here. I'm gonna try not to hit it. Keyword being try. Oh, good, we have archers now. That should kill a couple of them. Good. I don't like dealing with the archers, and I almost hit the friggin' bomb that I want to hold off on. Where a couple more guys. 3, 2, 1. There we go. That's how you clear out an area. Oh, goody. More archers. That's all I need. I could. That was a waste of acid.
Hey, those orcs are shooting back. No fair.
Come on. It's the only problem with the machine gun crossbow here is that basically the further away you get and the faster it shoots, it's basically like any machine gun. The faster it shoots, the less accurate it becomes. So there are times when you actually just want to be right on top of everything. Oh, nice headshot. Right as he exited the gate. Okay. That's stuff joke. Oh, wait a minute. I have enough for this. That's again, that's a quick and easy way to kind of collect everybody in one area and kill them quickly. Now switch. I always forget about that little trick at times. Switch. Let's keep them all in this area for right now. Not really that big of a deal. Does that refill? Apparently it refills. And apparently I have another one of those. I don't have another one of those, though. You know, I should have held on to those and made those, like, last-ditch effort situations. But, yeah, it's not that big of a deal. Still don't know why I focused on this area. I'll be focusing on... Wow, I thought that was slowing down the game a little bit, but I'll be focusing on these type of areas in later levels a lot, because my favorite weapon, whenever I get the ability to use it, you need to put it on the ceiling. But it's literally like one of the strongest weapons. The combination that I kind of have right now, plus the weapon I'm talking about, is ridiculous. But I'm not going to get it until probably halfway through the game. And I don't know if I'm going to be streaming long enough to get to it. But this combination right here is easily strong enough to get through like the first 20 levels, I think. No, it's not, because there are a couple of levels that purposely are built not to allow this type of combo. Well, they're goofing off trying to kill me. Let me put another one down. Don't get killed. You saw the grade. If you were here, you saw the grades at the end of the levels. You're rated out of 5. 5 being, of course, the best. And it's all down to how many points your portal over here has. There are several things that can get rid of these points. One being the one that you'll probably run into the most, possibly, I don't know, it depends on, well, both of them kind of depend on your skill, but the one I'm talking about solely depends on how much you stop them. The obvious one and the simplest one is they come in and enter the portal themselves. That's how you lose 1 point. The other way to lose points is dying. When you die, you're revived, but you lose 5 points for it. Stun about 3 of those guys right there. So that hopefully they're all in a decent little pattern there, so that kills a lot of them. This is what I just love doing. Getting to a point where I don't have to do much but walk back and forth and kind of just contribute. I would love to be able to retweet this guy, or tweet at this guy answering his question. I could say it right now. The icon that I have, somebody on Twitter asked me, just right now actually, if I made it myself. No. I say no because there's a Pokemon trading card game. It's a Pokemon online trading card game where you can create your own character, and that's what I did. I used the assets in there to create the character that I thought would kind of look like me. Why am I doing this? This is the last wave. And after these guys, I'm done. So I basically made a character there and used the asset and took... Wait a minute. Oh, you also get based on time. See, you have a par time, and if you don't get it, you drop one skull. Here's everything, actually. It sucks, though. I didn't do anything really wrong. I don't have enough to upgrade. I was gonna need one more anyways. Oh, goody. You're all the way up there, and there are dangerous things